We know that he can't, but if this sweet little face could talk, we're pretty darn sure he'd be celebrating the fact that Delaware is now not only the first, but the only no-kill state for shelter animals.
Oh, I can't get over this face. Oh my God. So what does that actually mean? Walt Fenster is the Delaware director of the Brandywine Valley Spca in Georgetown. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being here and bringing this guy.
Yeah,
Pudding.
this is Puddin'. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So this is such exciting news, right?
It's phenomenal. Delaware's been working so hard, the Brandywine Valley Spca, we've been working so hard to really be the first state and the only state in the nation to be identified as a no-kill state.
I know it seems pretty obvious, but explain to me what a no-kill state means.
So that means that of the animals that come into shelters statewide, that at least 90% of them find positive outcomes through adoption.
So they got a home?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Okay, now understand.
And Brandywine has been no-kill for years, right?
We have. And really it's something that the state and the community has been calling for and working towards. Prior to our work beginning in Delaware in 2015, there was about a 10-year period where the live release rate was between 65 and 85%. So, while it was trending in that direction, it had never crossed that threshold to be statewide for Delaware to be considered no-kill.
Do you see him working that thumb?
I mean, he is going
my
for
goodness.
it.
Yeah,
so
it's the puppy stage teething.
Is there something that you do that makes it more possible for Brandywine to be a no-kill facility?
Well, we really have implemented a lot of progressive programs. So we do have return-to-field programs for cats that would otherwise be unadoptable by most shelter standards. We do a lot of intake intervention with low-cost low-cost veterinary care available, and even free food pantries for pet parents who may be having a hard time providing for their animal and considering turning them into a shelter.
Right.
So a lot of it is, education and progressive programming, including our Second Chance program, which is where Puddin' came from. Puddin' actually came from a flight through a partnership with Wings of Rescue, a national organization, as well as funding by the ASPCA, to save Puddin' here and 53 other dogs from areas in Mississippi where there are more dogs than there are adopters, so they would not have found a home.
That's a great partnership, isn't it?
It's amazing. We save a lot of lives.
So Delaware shelters must be kind of leading the way in adoption, right?
Absolutely. So BVSPCA, we handle over 60% of the animals that come into Delaware shelters. So a lot of the work that we do is affecting our state, across the board. And it is something that, a lot of the shelters are embracing as far as open adoptions and even waived adoption fees, like our Clear the Shelters event this Saturday that we'll be hosting at every BVSPCA campus.
Now, cute as a bug. Everybody wants to take this one home. But before we adopt, there's things we need to know about adoption, right?
Absolutely.
Like what?
Well, really, we want to make sure that the whole family's on board. That if you have other dogs at home, that you're able to come in with them and be able to do a meet and greet.
Right.
But then also, we make sure that we're asking all of the questions that you would really want to have the information about. What type of lifestyle do you have? What's your work schedule look like? And are there other caretakers that may be able to help out with any of the needs of a particular pet?
Right. Not a good idea to necessarily gift an adoption.
Yeah, you definitely want to make sure that the recipient's aware of this gift coming. But really, when it comes to a family that's been planning and making the decision, and it's a birthday gift for a child, we love that, and it's really a magical moment when you have a new family member added, and it can really just be it's something that you didn't even know was missing.
You're not going to have any fingers left.
No,
I
I think
know.
that I'm going to lose a few here.
But before you do, you want to give us the details of that event you have coming up?
Absolutely. So again, it's this Saturday at all of our locations, our closest being Georgetown.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be having our Clear the Shelters event that, again, are going to be waived adoption fees, and we hope to save many, many lives, including Puddin' here, by placing them into new homes.
Go see Puddin' and Puddin's friends.
Absolutely.
Walt Fenster with the Brandywine Valley Spca in Georgetown. Puddin', thank you for joining us and bringing your human here. It was great having you.
Oh, wave. I love it.